It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ZN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green line down here is coming from, but definitely going to get that out of the way. Sure, it still pertains to the chart, but it's not really relevant anymore, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion, so why don't I just try to keep this as clean as possible. So like I said, I'm just going to use this for a little near-term level of support, and one that I would call the ideal level at $3.50, meaning Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward if $3.50 can continue to hold? I use the word continue because you can see on several occasions the bears did try to press down through $3.50, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a great job of holding strong. So if that continues to happen, then yeah, that's going to definitely make the chart look the absolute healthiest. Now, if the price falls below it, not saying that the chart's totally ruined or anything like that, but yeah, preferable situation, stay up above $3.50. Another area of support to keep an eye on, going to be that pink line there, the 200 period simple moving average. So that's another area where if the price can stay above there, that would be fantastic. However, from the big picture of things, and if you're somebody that just says, Clay, how do I measure the health of the current bounce? This right here being defined as the bounce, that is where you use the purple line right there, the famous 50 period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is just going to keep on moving itself higher and higher and higher. So in a very cut and dry way, how do you measure the strength of the current move? Simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves itself upwards, then the bulls are in full control, full health, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? As far as levels of resistance, I see where I want to put my line, but I'm just curious, does it make sense where it's coming from? And it looks like it might, although maybe it came up a little bit short here. So right up there. Nope, makes perfect sense. Right up there at about $3, and we'll call it 85 cents. Why do I say that makes perfect sense? Well, you look back here through the history of the chart, and the price made a nice bounce here, and then right around this location of the chart got rejected, and then once again today, you can see it bounced right off that red line. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 385 is impossible to break. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did struggle up around that 385 mark today. So that'll be public enemy number one going into tomorrow, but as long as the price keeps on building these higher bases like it's been doing, the chart is just going to gain that much more momentum. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.